What's going on, guys? So we're gonna go over I don't know how many things. We're just gonna go with it and we'll see, but things I love about this car. Alright, so the first thing, and obviously the most apparent thing, is gotta be the color. So I've always really loved Grabber Blue, but was never sold on owning one. I don't know why. Just didn't know if I wanted something this bright, but man, I'll tell you what, this blue is amazing. And you know, this car it's got plenty of swirl marks in it, I'm not gonna lie, but this blue, I mean, it hides everything so good. You really don't ever see any swirl marks, you know, unless you are looking for them. But I mean, it shines so good, even when it's dirty. It's got multi-colors, really. I mean, obviously it's not metallic or anything, but you know, different shades, like as you see there, where the sun's shining, it'll about blind you, it's so bright, and then, you know, it gets darker in the shade. So really awesome color, how it, you know, just, it obviously pops like crazy, but you know, it's I don't know, it's just perfect. I just really do love this color. I'm super glad I ended up getting the Grabber Blue. The white does look really good on these cars, but I just love the Grabber Blue. And really, it might be different in y'all's area, but I don't ever see, I've seen one other Grabber Blue S550, and it was an EcoBoost. I don't think I've ever seen another Grabber Blue GT. And like, you know, like I said, that's probably different in your area, but where I'm from, I've not seen one. I see the occasional S197 in Grabber Blue, and that's about it. And you know, like I said, I saw that one EcoBoost, and it was bone stock. So really cool. It's definitely a color that stands out, catches the eye. You know, even for people that don't really care about Mustangs or cars in general, they're going to look at this car and enjoy it or whatever, just because, you know, it's baby blue or whatever. So definitely love the color. So the next thing, I guess, is more of the Mustangs in general. So this is why I love Mustangs, but and you can look from my previous Mustangs, you know, it's just the customability, customizations, or whatever you want to call it. You know, you can, I mean, I don't think there's another car out there, well, I don't know, domestic wise, I don't think there's another car out there that you can really, you know, the sky's the limit with how you want to make it, you know, personalized to yourself. You know, there's Camaros and Challengers, but there's not the aftermarket following, especially visually, for those other cars that there is, like the Mustang. I mean, obviously the Mustang's like the most popular car there is as far as those three. So, you know, everyone in the aftermarket wants, you know, a piece of the money flow, so everyone makes parts for it. But you know, it's just amazing. You know, you can have the exact same car and go two completely different routes with it. You know, I obviously have a hard time getting away from the blackout theme of everything with this and my old cars. You know, it just looks so good. There's a lot of Mustangs around here too, but I still, every single one that I see that's got stuff done to it, I mean, I enjoy it. I look at it, you know, listen to it, everything. So I guess that's just, Mustangs in general are just so awesome to me, because like I said, the sky is the limit where what you want to do, where you want to, you know, anything. You can keep it bone stock, which a lot of people do. That's fine. They don't, you know, they're not ugly stock, but they're not amazing either, you know, personally. But like I said, I just love Mustangs because you can do anything with them and absolutely transform. I mean, I love how you can just change everything. Everything on the car you can touch and just make different and unique to your own. And yeah, so that's why I love Mustangs, and I guess I'll throw that in here as one of the reasons I love this car. So the next thing, I guess, is similar to the exterior stuff, but it's just how easily you can modify these cars, you know, performance-wise. Some cars from the factory, you know, they're at their limit, or they're, you know, not very capable, whatever. Whereas like this car, you know, you can do, you know, like I've done just an intake and a tune, and that really wakes the car up, gives it a lot more pep. It just feels better overall, and that's something that takes an hour to do. Or you could go full bolt-on, have 450 wheel, make it in a monster, or you could just go the easy and efficient way and just throw some boost at it, and be what, 600 wheel easy, and then up from there 7, 8. These motors are extremely capable. The S550 5.0s, they've got a ton of capability to them, and they can easily handle 6, 7, 800 wheel horsepower with the right applications. So it's just amazing, literally doubling the horsepower that it came from factory, and being, if set up properly, being reliable, be super fast. And yeah, I just think it's awesome how you can upgrade these very easily, and they're super stout. Alright, so this next one, I don't know how good y'all will be able to see, but this is, I don't know why, but that angle of the car right there, looking in the mirror, that is just so good. I don't know why I am in love with that angle, but it is just, treats me so right. I don't know why. Like, my old car obviously didn't have that big a hip on it, but that angle right there, and y'all other S550 guys can comment. I mean, I stare at that out the window all the time because it just looks so good. That spoiler there, that big hip, lines, just treat me right. So the next thing is going to be just how comfortable these cars are. I won't lie, my S197 felt more comfortable. You sat lower in it. I kind of felt a little more comfortable in it. But I mean, you just hop in this thing, and it might not be for everyone. It might just be because I've been in a Mustang for the last 5 years, but I mean, I feel so at home in here. Everything feels good. It's got plenty of room, yet it's still snug. Doesn't feel huge. Like if I go get Drop Dead's Hellcat, and then I get in here, I feel like I'm in a Miata. These cars just feel so comfortable on the inside. They ride great. Everything about them is just so comfy. This is even the base model, so I mean, you get these base seats or little sport seats, but it feels so good in here, and it's just a great place to be. So probably the biggest thing for most people is the price. So Mustangs in general have been the bargain car forever. I mean, there's nothing that could touch them for the money. You can't, especially in today's world, it's so hard to find a car of this, level for the money. You can go, especially right now with the 2018s coming out, you can go get these cars for under 30 grand, brand new, which is, I mean, you're talking about like what, FRS or something like that. You go get a Camaro or a Challenger of equal performance and value, you're gonna easily be spending 40 grand. So high 30s, because trust me, I've looked before I got this car, and the value for these is just insane. And if you want to buy used market is also insane. You can get a higher mile, S197 low teens. So it's just awesome. Hopefully the 2018 Mustangs don't ruin the price value, because like I said, the Mustangs have always been your go-to performance bargain. Nothing can touch it for the money. I mean, it's just amazing. You can go, like I said, $30,000, which is a ton of money, but still, for $30,000, anyone, if you have any kind of steady job with halfway decent credit, you can get financed for one of these and have yourself a super nice car for, great performance, everything about it, for really good money, for what you're getting. And so that's definitely a huge thing on this car, as well as Mustangs in general. They're just, what you get for your dollar is just amazing. And the number one reason I have a Mustang, it might be weird, I do absolutely love the way they look, drive, everything, but the number one reason, and the only reason you should buy this is controversial that I'm going to say, but if you're going to get a Mustang, Challenger, Camaro, get a V8, alright? You got to. It's just the heart and soul of the car. I'm sorry, but you have to. So here's the number one reason I have a Mustang. that sound. And this is a less than $400 exhaust system. That absolutely never gets old, and that's the reason why you need to buy a V8. I don't care if you get a Challenger, Mustang, anything, you need a V8. But 5.0, oh my gosh, it screams and it's heavenly. So I think that's probably going to do it, guys. Hopefully y'all did enjoy. I love this car. I'm burning up, sweating right now, but everything about this car is just, I love it. If you're debating on getting a Mustang, don't even think about it. Just go do it. You will love it. You'll have so much fun modifying it, making it your own. And yeah, for anyone that doesn't like Mustangs and stuff, I have a hard time believing you've ever really got to experience one, because I don't see how anyone could own one of these unless you just got like a lemon and it just blew up, or you know, something like that. But I don't see how anyone could have one of these cars and not 100% love them. So that's gonna do it, guys. Hopefully y'all did enjoy, and I'll see you on the next one.